Do you go to AU sporting events?
No,
Why don't you go to AU sporting events?
our sports teams aren't really that great.
Do you go to AU sporting events?
I don't know,
Why don't you go to AU sporting events?
because most of the time I just don't know that they're happening, and also our teams are not so great, so it's not as entertaining to watch.
I don't. I've heard they're terrible. I just don't. This doesn't really seem like your kind of sports school. It seems more like your academic sort of career focused school. I don't really see too many people just on campus who look like they play any sports or go to the gym.
I don't, because I don't really notice a sense of enjoyment and a sense of spirit and a sense of wanting to go and watch our team succeed. And when I went to a few games and there was no spirit and there was no it didn't seem like people wanted us to win. It was just a few people there, and it didn't seem like there was much get up like at other schools.
I do not go to AU sporting events.
Why don't you go to AU sporting events?
I don't go to AU sporting events because I went to one women's basketball game and there was no school spirit there, and I just didn't feel like it was a very welcoming environment, and I didn't really have that much of a good time.
Why do you think there's no school spirit there?
There were no students there. It was mainly just parents, maybe of the athletes or maybe just parents from around, but I just didn't see any other students there, and I really just didn't want to be there.
It's pretty much just other athletes or friends. It's very, very low, mostly parents.
How do you think American University can go about increasing the attendance at the games by the student body?
So I think they've really attempted and tried to do it, and they've done a good push at it, but I think they do it better for men's and women's basketball. So I think they could probably take those tactics and put it towards lacrosse and field hockey.
Some sporting events a lot of students go to, particularly the ones that are inside, like volleyball and basketball. But some of the more outdoor sports, we wish we would have more fans. We wish we'd have more supporters coming out, getting to know what field hockey is. We would always like more fans.
I agree. Sometimes it's hard to get people out to our games though, because we don't really have bleachers or anything. So
no one knows where our field is. I think more social media about our games and about other games that aren't as talked about, or other sports that aren't talked about as much, like lacrosse, would definitely bring more people to our games.